to play at, and we have a multi-sport athlete, one of the disciplines being golf, from Mckeel Academy, KJ Scobey. KJ, thank you so much for your time, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
No problem at all. So we were talking a little bit before we went on for this segment about your future and what that looks like. Why don't we start right there? Shed a little light on what college is going to look like for you, because you're just a sophomore right now. So what does college look like?
Yeah, for baseball, so I committed to the University of Louisville, which I love the school there. It's a great school.
Awesome.
So
awesome. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Only in your sophomore season, so you decided, hey, I'm going to go through the process. Obviously, a tremendous student athlete. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this and tune out the noise, and then play this season and 2 more seasons. What made you want to commit that early in your high school career?
I really just wanted to get locked into school because I looked at every school, like I did my research on all of them, and I really just love Louisville that much that I wanted to commit so early.
That's fantastic. And listen, we mentioned right off the start, not only just baseball, right? You're doing golf as well.
Yes,
sir.
Sir.
What's that balance like, and how does this decision impact your ability to play in both of those sports?
Yeah, well, really baseball and golf, I really think they both they help each other. So golf really helps with baseball because golf is like a super humbling sport, and it's really just a mind game. So I think that helps.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I need to do, Neil. I should take up baseball to help my golf game. Does that sound advice right there? You think that might help?
Yeah.
It could.
Golf is definitely humbling. You've seen me play. You know how humbled I am every time I go out there. But so you continue to play golf since you're going to go to college and play baseball. Are you going to continue to play golf and keep that as your off season?
Yeah, because I love doing both. I really love the game of both of them.
So what makes you want to play baseball more than golf? I mean, don't be funny. Are you just better at baseball, or are you?
Yeah, probably.
Because you were all county in golf, right?
Yeah.
So
I think I have a shot at both to going to college. Actually, I think I could do both, but we'll just see where my heart takes me. And then.
So when you make it to MLB, are you going to go back and look at this video and be like, hey, this is where it started. You know, I was on Sports Central, and this is where all my fame began.
Those were the guys.
That's how I got famous.
Well, go ahead. No, I'm sorry. I cut you off this time. A little role reversal there.
Goodness gracious. Yeah. We got to get you on less sugar. But so the academic side of it, obviously to go to college and to be a student athlete, grades have to be important. How have you prioritized that in your daily training regimen and all those things to put school first, quite frankly?
Yeah. Well, my GPA is at 3.6, so I try to hold that together. Really, I just do a lot of studying. It's a lot.
That's a very impressive GPA. When you look at balancing obviously the schoolwork, give us like a typical day in the life. What does it look like in order to balance both those disciplines, training, school, etc.? What does that look like?
First, I wake up, then
good start to the day.
Yeah, then I go to school, do all my schoolwork. Then after, I usually have baseball practice. That's from like 3 to 5. Then I'll probably stay after and hit, which I usually do with my coaches. Then after that, I go home, usually work out. Then try to spend a lot of family time as much as possible. Then that's about it.
Fantastic stuff. So pretty busy agenda that you have.
Yeah, it's crazy.
During the school year. What does it look like when off season, right, or school's over? What do you do over the summer to make sure you're still committed to the sports?
Well, I play on a travel ball team, FTB Phillies. It's a really good team, really good program, and they're all over the country. And we travel all summer.
There you go. No off season.
Yeah, there isn't really an off season.
No, I was gonna say it doesn't seem like it, and a lot of talent in all sports has come from Polk County. I mean, you look at the professional ranks, the number of Major League Baseball players from Polk County right now is kind of mind-boggling. Was there anybody you looked up to, and they don't have to be from Polk County, but is there somebody that you like to emulate your game after, or what does that look like for you?
I really love Derek Jeter. He loved to win, which I'm big on. Yeah, he was really the guy I was looking up to when I was younger, and still do.
What about on the golf course?
Tiger, it got to be Tiger. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, I really love Tiger.
You can't go wrong with those. I mean, those two are about as dominant as a.
Oh, absolutely. In terms of on-field performance,
right.
the standard bar, right, for excellence and success. Talk a little bit. I know we're kind of forecasting into the future on you here, but let's kind of bring it back into short term. upcoming seasons, what are your expectations, for your next baseball season and next golf season? What are kind of your goals?
So for baseball, I really want to be a leader and really help everyone else out before myself. I really want to do that. And with golf, I really the same thing. I want to make my team better so we can even go to regional states, which we haven't done in a little bit. That's about it.
Awesome. So really focused on team success and then seeing where it goes from there. Fantastic.
Getting back to your commitment so early in the recruiting process, again, only a sophomore this year. I know you said the facilities and the people there, but in that recruiting process, it's just about being comfortable, if I remember correctly. And you said that you love the coaching staff there.
Yeah, they're amazing.
How much was that a part of it?
It was a lot of it. It makes a big part of it.
Did you have to sell your family on going that far away from home?
No, they're from there. So my mom actually got her master's degree at Louisville, so they're like home. Yeah.
So the family is already a fan of Louisville, so it actually made it that much easier. So
yeah, and most of my family's from Kentucky. Like they all still live down there, so they'll be able to go to games and stuff.
Oh, nice. So there's a natural connection.
There you go. There you have it. So talk a little bit about, we've talked about you committing there and the excitement that comes with leading into that opportunity. Take us back in time. What did it look like when you first started the process, and kind of, unveil that for future high school students that could be in your position? What is that process like? What advice do you have as you go through that process?
Just to keep working, keep grinding. It's a grind every single day.
Yeah, so definitely just staying hard on the pavement, making sure you have a good balance in life. Yeah. When would you say it really, if you had to pick a date, right? When would you say is the date that either colleges started reaching out to you or you started really entering the pipeline?
Yeah, probably like the summer of my 8th grade year. Then going in from 8th grade year to 9th grade year, I think I committed before I even started a high school game.
Wow.
Like I didn't play one high school game.
That is very impressive.
It really makes me feel bad about myself.
Why do you say that?
I didn't have it together like he's got it. When I was that age, I did not have it together like this. So congratulations to you and your family, KJ. That's outstanding. And the beautiful thing, I talked about this throughout the years. You look at all these great athletes that have come through the Polk County public schools and private schools. Is when you have an outstanding athlete like KJ and a sophomore. The good thing is you're like, hey. They're here a couple more years, so it's not like a collegiate thing, one and done, and then they're off to the next thing. So, KJ, thank you so much for coming on Sports Central. We really appreciate the time. Good luck to you. And of course, we got a couple more years we can bring you back.
Yeah, anytime.
But we certainly wish you nothing but the best, and to your team as well.
Sure, thank you.
All right. Well, we got KJ here in studio, and we were excited to do that. And one of the great features on Sports Central is the Athlete Spotlight. So we're going to take a look at another Polk County high school athlete, and that's Maxie Cheney. She is a senior volleyball player at Lakeland Christian. So let's check this out. Ryan Buckley, Neil Duncan will be back right here on Sports Central.